Welcome back. Welcome back. Haven't done a Wemby video all season. Felt like it was time after another huge game versus the Nets. So I brought this question up to the boys, and it was kind of up for debate, and we didn't really know where we stood, and wanted to just think it through a little more. So we're hopping on here to record. Is Victor Wembanyama already a top 25 player in the NBA? Normally, when it comes into like seasons and they do those rankings, and they do little projections, they have guys way too high or way too low based on a breakout. But I'm saying right now, if you look across the league, would you rather have Victor Wembanyama than 25 players? I don't know. I think it's really, really close. But we're going to go through our top 50 list from the offseason. And obviously that list has changed massively since the season. But I'm going to go through, obviously there's the top guys that he's not there yet. But yeah, so we'll start off with the top, the guys that I think we can all agree on he's not better than right now, which is Jokic, Giannis, Steph, Embiid, Luka, KD, Tatum, LeBron, AD, Damian Lillard, Shea, Jimmy Butler, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Kawhi, Jaylen Brown.
He's better than Kawhi.
Okay, I didn't mean to say Jaylen Brown. He was just ranked high enough. Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant, and I think some of those are even arguable.
He's better than Ja and Kawhi.
Not Kawhi, but
I don't think he's better than Kawhi, but still, I mean, let's say that's 15 guys. I mean, I skipped around the list a little bit based on how I would feel it would go now, but I mean, like right now we had Jaylen Brown at 15, which in hindsight, holy shit, it was bad.
Real quick, you know who's better than Jaylen Brown?
Me.
J-Dub.
Facts. But
what? So
yeah.
You know what it comes
to. So I mean, that's 15. There's 15 guys that I would say are clear cut better than Victor Wembanyama right now, and I think that could change by the end of next season. That's how good I think this guy is. But I mean, I'll go through some guys that we had toward the top that are debatable. Jimmy Butler.
Debatable.
But would you say Jimmy Butler is better though?
Before we go into specific players, what's crazy about those players you just named off? I'd rather have him on my team than any of them right now.
No, I think I'd rather have Luka, Jokic, Giannis
Tatum.
For like what you're saying for like the future. I think I would rather have Jokic, Luka.
I'm taking a gamble on him, dude. His ceiling's too high.
For the future, I'm taking Wemby.
I think that's fair. I mean, I think I'd rather pick like younger guys. I would pick Shea and Luka over him. I think that's it at this point.
Can we just geek out real quick? Can we do basketball nerd real quick before we go into the players?
Specific players, like you want to talk stats and shit?
Can we just basketball nerd real quick? Yeah. Can we talk about the minutes he's playing and the points he's scoring and the numbers he's putting up in limited minutes? It was 36 minutes, 33 points, however many rebounds, like 8 assists. He would have got a triple-double if he played even 40 minutes, and 7 blocks. I guarantee you by the end of the season, he puts up a quad-double.
Yeah, I mean, it will for sure.
Who's the last person to do it?
You're testing my knowledge, but it could be David Robinson.
That checks, actually.
It could be questioning it, but I think it's him.
I don't know. There's something about, I saw a comparison video of him hitting a step back 3 on the wing side by side with a Harden 2019 step back 3. I mean, the guy's a center moving like that, healthy, the way he stretches, the way he prepares, the way he recovers, the way he probably eats and trains. He's building himself, A, to be generationally wealthy. Imagine the contract this guy's going to get. He's going to break the NBA. And B, a long-term, like someone with that length can play for a long time. I understand the knees thing and I understand like the twig leg thing, but the way his game is, he could play for so long.
Yeah, I mean, he started this first half of the season, post All-Star break is when his minutes started going like averaging above 30. So I think he plays around 33 to 36 minutes a night now, but at the beginning of the season, he was playing less than 30 minutes. He was on like 26. That's what I was saying.
If you remember earlier, he was playing 15 minutes, scoring 20 points every night.
Yeah. I mean, he's averaging 20 on the season and like in limited minutes. So like once that team is like legit and he's like actually competing for not the number 1 pick, he's going to play more minutes, obviously. But like the way that he plays is just, he's an entire defense by himself. I saw JJ Redick talk about this and with Dunker Spot guys. He is, when he's on the floor, the Spurs are like 15th in defense. and when he's off the floor, they're 30th by like 10 points or something like that. Like something like that. Like he is literally a one-man defense, and I honestly think he should win DPOY. I know their team defense is so bad and he can't change everything, but like that stat I just said is just massively impressive. But like,
you know what I think it is? As much as it's quick feet, recovery ability. Yeah. Like he can just pluck it once he gets beat. I saw him do a crazy one. I don't think it was against the Nets. It might have been the game before, where it was like in transition. It was right before he threw that behind the back touch pass. Which, did you see that?
Dude, he's doing this at 20. He was born in 2004.
Yeah, it's really something else. But that play, I think like a rebound slipped through his hands or someone grabbed something. He was maybe 4 feet behind someone taking a layup, and he just plucked it off the backboard. They were looking for a goaltend. They replayed it, not even close. Takes it down the other end, touch pass behind the back. Dude sold the layup. It honestly might have been the Nets game. It could have been.
I mean, like, it's just
he does it every game, probably.
Dude, I think he has 7 games with 7 blocks this season, 7 or more. Like, that's ridiculous, man. Like, I feel like your favorite defensive player is getting 7 blocks once a season. Like, seriously.
He's making, and this is no slight. Sounds like a slight, though. He's making Rudy Gobert look like Brittany Griner.
I mean, Rudy Gobert is the most overrated player in the NBA history, but
Rudy's hooping.
But no,
Rudy's arguably DPOY.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna win it. Sadly, the fact that he's going to be in the same class of as many DPOYs as Ben Wallace is ridiculous.
The enforcer.
He's that tough.
But yeah, I mean, like, we can talk Wemby stats and all this stuff for hours on end because he's just that unbelievable. But let's go through and just think do we think he is a top 25 player right now? We went through the guys that I think are surefire. I would still take right now for the rest of this season over Wemby, but we'll move on. So Jimmy Butler, we'll go back to Jimmy Butler. Would you rather have Wemby or Jimmy Butler?
I'm going Wemby.
I mean, for what?
Right now,
you're starting a team to compete for a championship. Are you picking Jimmy or Wemby?
I'm probably going to take Jimmy if we're looking to win a chip. But that's just because this kid, I mean, he's a better basketball player than him, but we're talking about Jimmy Turner.
Yeah, I think the experience thing and the veteran part of it.
I think Wemby's a much more skilled player than him right now. It's not close.
I think I would lean Jimmy Butler if I'm trying to win a championship this season. But, I mean, it's close, and I'm a big Jimmy Butler. I'm not a huge fan of his. So, Jaylen Brown, I think we're all taking Wemby here. I know
100%,
we're notorious Jaylen Brown haters.
Very overrated.
Ja Morant.
100%. You know I don't love Ja.
Right now, but with Ja healthy, I'm taking Ja.
He gets punished, dude. He's a huge liability.
I'm still taking Ja right now.
And he's different. That's 12 for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm 12. He's 12 too. You know what I'm saying? So fellow 12, I get it. I'm taking Ja.
Okay, De'Aaron Fox.
Yes.
Give me Swiper.
Nah, you know how I feel about De'Aaron Fox.
I tried
to go back the other day.
I'm taking Wemby here.
Give me Swiper.
I am too. Dude, he does so much more. He's an ecosystem.
Paul George.
Wemby.
Pains me to say it. I'm taking Wemby right now. Which is like, I feel like people are going to either totally agree with us or totally hate us.
What's wild is I think I might trust Wemby more than him.
Oh, That's
what's wild.
I don't know. Like, it's just the veteran part of it.
Like, he doesn't have bad games. Like, he doesn't have bad games.
Yeah, no, you're right. But like, he's also not shooting threes, and like, actually, I guess he is. I mean, I guess he is. I was gonna say at the volume Paul George shoots, but I guess he could if he wanted to. Zion Williamson.
No,
I'm taking Z. You know how I feel about Z right now.
Yeah, I would probably lean Zion for right now. Trae Young.
Give me Trae. Give me Trae.
I gotta go Wemby on that, dude. He does too much compared to Trae when you look at them on a scale.
I
love Trae.
I value Trae's 3-point percentage a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not his percentage, but his ability. You know, he can increase his percentage and it can fluctuate throughout his career. He's pretty young, but I know that he'll probably shoot a higher volume, you know, over Wemby right now. And I'm taking that in our NBA right now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm picking Wemby. I just think the defense is.
We all could have guessed that one.
Yeah, true. But Tyrese Halliburton.
100%. He's been selling.
He has been selling.
Tyrese Halliburton selling. Ooh. Ooh, I just made that up. I cooked.
Yeah, I'm taking Wemby here too. I think Tyrese is living a little bit. I think he's unbelievable. Don't get me wrong, but I think
Tyrese Todd.
Yeah, I think he's living a little bit high off the in-season tournament. I think his perception's a little overrated right now.
I'll go Wemby.
Where is the other one? Jalen Brunson. I think it's the same. I think it's the same thing.
Give me Brunson.
I don't know.
Give me Brunson, brother.
Brunson's a trained assassin.
That's fair. Okay. I mean, yeah, I think I'd actually lean Brunson in that for right now too, to be honest. I know I said it in the I think it's non-debatable, but Donovan Mitchell.
No, Donovan's better than him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking Spider.
Okay, because Jalen Brunson was just way lower on our list than the top 15 guys when we started the season. Darius Garland, I think we're all taking Wemby there.
Mm-hmm.
Bam Adebayo, really good defender.
100%. Imagine him on that team. He impacts the game more than Bam.
Yeah,
I
agree with.
I'll go Wemby.
I mean, that's on our list is to 28, and so there's guys below it that I like. Would you say Tyrese Maxey?
Yeah, dude, I think he's better than Maxey.
Okay.
Oh no,
Karl Anthony Towns.
Probably not. Honestly,
I'll take that.
I like
the free clip.
I think they Cat's a better shooter, like in the grand scheme of things, but Wemby shoots just the like. If you look at the percentages, they're the same. The volume's obviously vastly different, but Wemby's defense is just like I'm a huge defensive guy. So, but I think that's really it. That's going down the list. Like Jaren Jackson Jr., I think it's not even close.
No, that's not debatable.
Jaren Jackson just won DPOY, and I think Wemby's defensive season's already better. You probably saw that stat on ESPN, but yeah, I mean, based on that, I think he is a top 25 player right now.
I think we've come to the consensus.
It's wild.
We should do a poll. We should do a poll.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one up the day this video goes live, as soon as it goes live. But yeah, I mean, I think he's a top 25 player. Let us know your thoughts in the comments because it's a really interesting debate. Because he's unbelievable. And I mean, there's a lot of great players in the NBA, but nothing compares to how much he impacts the defensive end of the.
I've said it before. Also, by the way, he has the frame to put muscle on, wide shoulders.
He does. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, repeat.